Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos over here. Road to Black Ops 3, man. I'm posting up a video every day, going through kind of the history over here, the least of the multiplayer Call of Duty platforms over here. I skipped 2 and 3 because I don't really have too much experience playing Call of Duty 2 and 3, but I kind of picked up from the ones after that. You know, they came out, and I think that's a fair enough assessment of how we got here and kind of what we're getting ourselves into and where we are in terms of what Black Ops 3 and what we would expect of that. And playing the most recent one right now, Advanced Warfare. Hey, if you know a little bit about me and if you've heard me talk to me, if you played with me, I don't really like this one that much. I get it. I get what it is, and I don't think there's anything wrong with this game. I think it's a very well-made game, honestly. I give utmost credit for Sledgehammer Games. Like, this is a hell of a game. Like, it's really, really good game. To me, it's just not Call of Duty. I mean, it is in the sense that, you know, the gun mechanics are there, and that the engine and whatnot, and just the mechanical structure and how well everything runs is Call of Duty-esque, you know, and that in terms of that. But the jumping around, oh my goodness! And one of the things I was most curious about Black Ops 3 is, where do we land? How are we gonna move? Are we gonna be doing all this stuff that you see me doing throughout this game? Or are we just going to be running like we were in Black Ops 2? Will there be a dolphin dive? Will it be slide? I was very curious to see how we moved in that game. And when I got to play the beta and I played that first game, I immediately fell in love and I said, this is it. This is the mix between Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare that I was looking for. It was almost perfectly. Yay, they added the wall running. Great. You know what? It's not a game. It's not crazy. It's not a game changer. It's not revolutionary. It's not something you have to keep doing. Like in this, I have to keep jumping and thrusting and doing all this stuff if I want to hang with everybody. Sometimes it's for your benefit not to, but sometimes you got to do it. Guess what? The perk where you don't show up on the map when you thrust, that's pretty much an equivalent. They might as well just like say, hey, you can only use X amount of perks because that one's automatically on you. You know, whereas in Black Ops 3, although it's probably recommended still to use it, especially if you're going to be moving around a lot, you don't necessarily have to use it, which is good. It's how it should be, you know. It's not like, you know, say Modern Warfare 2, you have to use Flat Jacket or whatever the hell it was because of all the new tubes. The game shouldn't force you, and I had no clue what was going on here, honestly. So this is the first time I played. This is like a DLC map. This is the first time I played this map, and this video is actually from a couple weeks ago. And yeah, maybe, you know what, I had an Advanced Warfare on deck. I don't know how old this video is. It might be a couple weeks. Normally I put them fresh, like all the other ones are literally like from a couple days ago. This one I had sitting here, and I remember I marked it down as like post this video, idiot, and I just never did. So I remember at the time when I was at, but I got that. That's the map kill streak or whatever, which is something I like, and it's something I'm not sure if they're bringing back in Black Ops 3. I don't remember it in the beta. I don't think it is. Which is fine, because I understand that requires you to adapt different things to different maps, and that adds a whole nother level of balancing, so I'm okay with it not happening. But I really like the map kill streaks. Like, I thought that they were a very nice touch. That was probably one of the few things I really liked about this game. And, you know, it kind of came from an evolved idea of Ghosts. Go figure, Ghosts. Ghosts got some underrated ideas, man. It kind of came from an idea in Ghosts where you get the field orders and whatnot. The only problem is the field orders were always absurd, man. Like, when I was playing Ghosts to get some footage in the multiplayer, it's ridiculous. I got a field order that was like, get a kill while jumping. And I was like, alright, well, I don't really jump around and kill anything, so, you know, that in a sense already kind of hurts me because I have to change the way I play or whatever, but you could sell me on the idea or the notion that, hey, you know, it allows you to experiment with different things that you normally wouldn't do. Okay, maybe not. I mean, there's a reason why I don't experiment with those things, but maybe you could. Hey, I'll buy that. All right, I'll buy that. Now, the issue comes when you're on like a completely plain map. So I was like just jumping around like an idiot every time I try to shoot anybody because I was like, all right, well, I'm trying to get this damn field order, but it ain't working. So, yeah, to me, the map kill streaks are a little bit better evolved. The issue here is that you need to like call them with like a care package or whatever. So in essence, they're forcing you to keep attached the care package if you want to even try to get the map kill streaks, which in some maps like Prison Break or in this one over here, hell, they could help out a lot, you know. But you could also just get absolutely nothing with them. You know, it's kind of equivalent. Now, I've never been too great at Advanced Warfare, so I've kind of had the care package on deck my whole time just because I kind of like the randomness of what I got. I mean, this is really my setup right here we're looking at, my standard setup in Advanced Warfare, so it kind of lets you know just how good I am and just how confident I am in terms of playing in this game. But I get out of here. I hate when I try to like pick up a weapon and then I go into my bird. Ugh! Can't stand it. Knock that guy out of there. Loved the punching in this game. Really love the melee. It's just so much better than that whole knife and drag motion or the knife and get stuck and shot while through it. Love the punching and love how they adapted that into Black Ops 3, where it's actually a quick 2 or I think maybe even a quick 3. But I think Usani told me if you punch someone in the back, it's only 1. I believe we'll figure that out when the game comes out, but I believe that's kind of how it was in the beta. I'll be interested to see if they adjusted that at all. But I really like that. I think that's fair, and I think that's fun. I think that's fine. Some other things that Advanced Warfare did, you know, the campaign was good. Campaign was solid. Was anything too crazy? Oh, this is the one with Kevin Spacey. I think I said the Ghost the one with Kevin Spacey. This is the one with Kevin Spacey. I got myself confused over here. That's right. Kevin Spacey in this one. Ghost has nobody. Correction on that note. Ghost has somebody. Who knows who it is? It's probably some like really famous like person that I don't know either. Because Kevin Spacey. Shout out to my lack of movie knowledge. When they say, "Oh, Kevin Spacey" and whatever, and I like went up to a girl. I was like, "You know what Kevin Spacey?" And she's like, "Hey, I'm like, all right, cool." I was like, "Watch this trailer. Maybe this means something to you," because I ain't really put up all into Kevin Spacey's filmography or cinematography all like that. But that's neither here nor there. But the campaign was solid. The campaign was good. I had a fun time with it. You know, I beat it a veteran. I think it was probably the easiest veteran campaign I beat. I honestly believe that. I'm very curious to see Black Ops 3 got the realistic mode, which is gonna be I don't even know what that means. From what I've understood, like you can't get shot. Like that's kind of crazy. I assume that means there's going to be a ton of perks and a bunch of other different stuff you could do. And I also assume that means there's going to be a lot of checkpoints and maybe not a lot of enemies. I don't know. I'm very curious to see how that plays out. Because all of a sudden you added a whole nother layer of difficulty, man. Because I always used to play through. Originally, I'll play through in a normal, right? And then I'd go back and play it in veteran. And these last couple ones, I just went straight to veteran. I'm like, yo, it ain't that hard. Like, I'm pretty good at this game. I could do this in veteran. It kind of stinks in the sense that sometimes you don't get as much fun out of the experience if you go straight to veteran. In terms of you get like stuck in parts that you wouldn't in normal, so you can't advance the story, and you kind of get pissed. You're like, oh, why is this so fucked up? Like, why is this so messed up? I can't get past here. Oh, and you kind of forget like even where you are in the storyline. You're just like, I just can't. I want another checkpoint. You know, you kind of get stuff with that. But these past couple ones have been hard enough for me to get stuck anyway, so I just kind of fly through it, and I'm like, all right, well, this is cool. So campaign was good. You know, the zombies kind of equivalent, Exo Zombies mode. I enjoyed it. Never got too crazy into it, but I enjoyed it. It was a good addition. I don't think anything compares to Treyarch Zombies, and I think that's just a reality that we're going to have to live with, deal with, and be a part of. But I hope you enjoyed this video, man. Advanced Warfare. You'll probably see some coming up here on a Throwback Thursday or something, man. But I'm kind of ready to put this game down to get into that Black Ops 3. It's your boy, Marcos. I'm out. Check out tomorrow's video.